question. The big question is, what is the common theme? We've always looked at themes and intersecting themes. What is the common thread between Scrabble, computational biology, and the language of a virus? So what are the different stories in Scrabble, right? You make words, figure out what the right word is, you validate the words, you figure out what the right move is, you keep on scoring, you place the objective on the board, you have different combinations and you try those combinations. What are these? A, T, C, G. ये क्या है? These are your base pairs. What do they look like? They look like tiles. Guru, you're right. They look like tiles. The base pairs look like tiles. And what are you doing? What do you do with tiles? You make words with tiles. So what do you do with, when you play around with base pairs, what are you playing with? You're playing with DNA. So Scrabble में आप क्या करते हैं? Scrabble में you do word generation. You do word generation with tiles. Combine में आप क्या करते हैं? You also do word generation, but you do word generation with base pairs. And when you talk about base pairs, so you've got DNA, you've got RNA, you've got proteins, you've got enzymes. All of this is the Scrabble playboard. So what you've done with word generation, even though we generated that in Excel, which is very inefficient, most likely inaccurate, much faster, much better approaches available, but the underlying theme, the underlying principle was the ability to generate a word from letter tiles. And CombBio is also about the ability to generate words, but rather than using Scrabble tiles, you're essentially playing Scrabble with base pairs. Do you see the theme now? Do you see the common theme? Language of a virus is essentially about understanding how these combinations work so that you can identify high areas of viral scape where a virus is likely to mutate and still remain functional. And if you understand how that language works, then it'll be possible for you to build, design, and produce more effective vaccines. Scrabble with words has many things that we can learn about playing Scrabble with DNA. Similar frameworks, different applications. That is what this course is about.